Hi everybody, Beth here. Thank you for joining me. So I am a full-time reseller on the Poshmark app. My closet name is Beth Bundles, and I'm also on Instagram as Rural Thrifter. So definitely come find me. Okay, so I just made a video that I was going to try to put this information in as well, but it got pretty long, so I didn't want to break YouTube. That video is my sharing and following strategy in trying to spend the least amount of time on my phone and on the app as I can and still be able to be like present in my life. Um, and this is my pricing strategy. So a little background, I was a hobby reseller like a year ago, and then I took a break from Poshmark, and now I'm back. I've been at it for like 6 weeks since beginning of October, really putting in effort to make money and considering this to be a business. So there are some things that I learned as a hobby reseller that I've implemented as goals and kind of guidelines. And yeah, so one of the things is I'm keeping track of my numbers really well. I just made a video what sold on Poshmark in the last week. That's what these numbers are from. So but I'm using them because I'm going to talk about my pricing strategies and the results that I get from them. Okay, so first of all, overall, I think probably my biggest change was I'm focusing on quantity. No, I'm focusing on quality, not quantity. So before, I just tried to get as many listings in my closet as I could. I figured the more that they could bundle, the better. And I also wasn't as educated. I didn't do as much research about what brands were profitable. I just felt like if it retailed for a lot, then I could flip it and it's valuable. But on Poshmark, it's about brands and trends. Um, I'm sure you know. So I've done a lot more research and kind of done my homework as far as what to invest in and what to list. So a lot of the thrift stores and consignment stores, I actually go to a couple consignment stores that I go to, price everything around like $4 or $5. There's one that I go to that does like $6, $7, and that's white stag all the way to Athleta, like blanket prices for the most part. So I would much rather spend my precious $6 or whatever on an Athleta top, J. Crew, whatever, a good brand that can give me like a triple return on my money, double return, at least make my money back, rather than something that isn't a very great brand or quality. Um, yeah, because before I was going to thrift stores and getting things for like $1 and like it's only $1, we'll see what happens. But when you work everything out and you spend the same amount of time on each item, measuring, taking pictures, steaming, all that stuff, um, it's not really worth your time, in my opinion. It wasn't worth my time. So anyway, I keep around 100 listings, and the things that I pick, I hand pick, I do research on. I'm very selective this time, and I've really seen it pay off. Um, okay, so that's not my number one thing. So everything that I get, I list between like, I'd say 18 up to $35 for the bulk of my closet is in that price range. Of course, something that's better quality or a better brand, I price higher. And if something's not doing great, then I'll drop it below $18. But um, I like to price my stuff in phases. So, um, okay, so the brands that I sell really, I sell a lot of J. Crew, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger. It's kind of preppy. Anthropologie, those kinds of brands. I do pick up some Loft. I personally love Loft style. So if I see something really cute, then I'll get it. But again, you don't always get the best return on that, and I'd rather use that amount of money to get something that I get the most profit out of. Yeah, so those are the kind of, I have a certain style and vibe, I guess, in my closet, and I just kind of try to be consistent with that so that customers know what to expect. And anyway, okay, so I guess what I'm saying is everything that I get, I price um, the $20, $30 range. So what I'll do, I go for a haul and I come back, and I'm usually too tired to list everything right away. So what I do is, let me just show you one. I just went somewhere, so where is it? Okay, yep. So here, I went to a place called Helping Hands. So I write down what I got, what I paid for it, because I take the price tags off, obviously, and I hate it when I can't remember what I paid for something. So I'll put this just enough information that I can identify what it is. Then I will look up comps, and I price everything like $8 to $10 higher than what the historical comps are, like average comps. So I do this so that I can offer free shipping. So yeah, so I write down what it is, I write down the date, how much I spent, and how much I paid, and then over here what I'm going to list it for, so that I know my original listing price. And like I said, I list up a little bit, and most resellers, if not all, do this just so you have wiggle room. I mean, there is the offer option for buyers to send you an offer, or you can offer to them. So I hike up my price like $10, and my thinking in this is that as a buyer, I think discounted shipping, free shipping, free shipping is much more appealing. If it's an item, a new item that you really like, but the price is kind of high, I go for free shipping if I can. So that's why I allow the room for that with what I originally priced things at. So everything that I list is priced a little higher. I share. As I get likes, I immediately offer to likers. I take the mandatory 10% off and then offer free shipping. So I do that for like a week. I see what has interest, what doesn't. And then after a week, I look at everything, and by then I've kind of weeded out like what's a hot item and what's going to sit for a little while. The hot items I will drop to like the price that I would have listed it at without any wiggle room. So usually like $25, $20. And I do that for everything. Share. For the next week or so, any likes that I get, I take 10% off, and I round to the nearest 10 or 5 number. So if I take 10% off, I have 22. I'll round down to 20. Give discounted shipping, so it's $1.50 off is the option. So it's $5 shipping basically. I offer $20 with $5 shipping. So in their mind, 25. Boom, I get that item. Nice round numbers. And so that's what I do, depending on what I price the item at. So if I have it priced at 20, I'll do 15 and $5 shipping. So pretty much they're getting free shipping if they look at it like that. And I make a lot of sales that way. After about a week or so, it just depends on the item. If I feel like it's just a dud, I will publicly edit the price. So instead of offer to likers, which is a private offer, I'll publicly change the price. See how that goes for a while. And then depending on what I change it to, I'll decide whether I want to offer to likers or not, if it's worth it for my profit. And then after that, if I'm still like, why won't this move? At this point, it's about a month in my closet. I will delete the listing and relist it for the original price that I would have put it at without wiggle room for free shipping. So if I originally listed something for 35 with that wiggle room, and then once I didn't get any buys on it, I dropped it down to like what I thought it would sell for, the price. I delete the listing and relist it for that price. Seems crazy, but twice now I've sold something that I kept getting so many likes on it, and did the whole process, offer to likers process, got to the point where it had gone from like $30. I was all the way down to 14, and I was not offering anything to likers. I was just waiting for someone to buy it or bundle it, and nothing happened. I had like 17 likes on it. I don't really know what it was. So I did this with 2 items, same price range. I deleted both of them, relisted them, and sold them both for $25 outright. I don't know why, but hey, I'll take it. So I definitely was happy with those sales. Okay, so that's kind of like my pricing strategy. I don't like to keep things in my closet for more than a month if I have any say on it. So I'm just going to go over my numbers real quick for this past week. Okay, so here we have, I write down what I paid for the item, what it sold for after fees, what my earnings were, and my profit. And then here, what it sold for, I write if I gave a discount or free shipping. So looking at my sales last week, I sold 19 things, and it's pretty evenly split. I was happy and surprised to see. Okay, so out of those 19 sales, 7 were outright sales. So that's like they just bought it. They didn't make an offer. They just bought it for the price that was listed. 7 were discounted shipping. So I would take the $1.50 off shipping. And 5 were free shipping. So it was a pretty even spread as far as what people responded to. I'm sure it had everything to do with the item, but I'm definitely seeing results from all of those strategies. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And I've been happy with it. I'm going to keep doing it until it doesn't work. So I just wanted to share that with everybody, see if that's something that you guys do. Also, overall, I want to say for the offer to likers, this is another like kind of hot topic, hot debate, I guess, because it's only a couple months old, the feature. But some people wait until they get a certain number of likes to send out offers. Some people do it like a certain time, after a certain amount of time, like once a week. I tried that for a couple weeks. So I waited and I would do it like on Sunday night because I figured that was a good time after the rush of the weekend. Be like, if you've been eyeing this all weekend, here is a good offer. So I did that. Then I tried doing it for like a week of any likes over 10. Any item that had likes over 10, I would offer to likers. Both times as I'm going through, I guess I made sales, but nothing to really say anything about because it could have just been coincidence, I guess. But I was thinking, like, how many of these people like this a week ago? I know I'm the kind of buyer that if I'm going to buy, I'm going to buy. I'm going to find something to buy. I'm not I guess I'm an impulse buyer, or I'm not a very patient person, but if I see something I like and it's not the price I like, I don't get, even if I don't make an offer, if I'm not able to buy it at that time, then I'm finding something else. So I felt like I was sending offers to people that probably either found something else or they just weren't interested anymore. So I started doing the offer to likers immediately as soon as I got a like. I felt uncomfortable about that because I didn't want to spam people, but they can just ignore it. I mean, it's kind of part of Poshmark. I wouldn't like single them out and share it to them and send them multiple offers. I would just do offer to likers. The great thing about offer to likers is um, each time that it just sends it to the likers that have liked since the last time you sent out an offer. So basically, somebody likes my thing, I'll offer to likers and it'll send it to the last person that liked it because I do it each time. So that's nice because you're not, just making someone mad. And I've seen a lot more sales that way. And like I said, I've even had people, it's a 24-hour offer. So they get a notification when it's about to expire. I've had a couple people say, "Hey, I saw your offer. It just expired. Could I still take advantage of the offer?" And I'll like do a bundle and do it that way. Honor what I said. But I've made a couple of sales that way. So people do take notice of the offer. Yeah. So that's everything I wanted to talk about. Go check out my other videos and comment below if you think anything is helpful, if this is any of the stuff that you do. If this hasn't worked for you, like I'd like to learn from other resellers for sure. So I hope everybody has a very great week, a very profitable week. And if it isn't, then that's okay. So I will see you guys next time in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.